Hello and welcome to the Lesbian Lounge, a podcast for the girls who like girls. I'm your host and your resident lesbian big sister Juliet Taylor, and I'm here to answer your guys' questions, give advice on your dilemmas, and of course chat about your wildest lesbian dating stories. So grab a drink, get comfy, and welcome into the Lesbian Lounge. Welcome back to the Lesbian Lounge, everybody. I have such an exciting episode for you all today. If you've looked at the title of this episode, you will see we are interviewing the incredible Meg from BBC's I Kissed a Girl. So I'm not going to ramble at all. Without further ado, let's jump straight on into this week's episode. We are joined in the Lesbian Lounge by the fabulous Meg from I Kissed a Girl. Hey. Welcome to the Lesbian Lounge HQ. We've warmed it up nicely for you. I was telling Meg,
nice and
it's
cozy.
Freezing. Wear something warm. It's really cold in here.
Of course I'm going to wear a tracksuit, duh.
I know, we're both twinning in our tracksuits. You just can't be a tracksuit, can you?
I know.
I love it.
I live in this. I've always said, I want to be buried in this.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, it's got the skeletons on as well, so it's
So
matches the vibe.
fitting,
I love. Well, thank you so much for coming on. Obviously, you're up in Newcastle for Rush tomorrow, which is going to be a great event. It's your birthday tomorrow as well, isn't it?
My birthday's on the 24th.
24th.
But we're
celebrating tomorrow. Amazing.
Yeah.
So if you're at Rush tomorrow, I mean, this is coming out after Rush, but if you're at Rush tomorrow, make sure you say happy birthday to Meg, and you're going to be dancing, doing a little show for everybody.
Doing some fire. I'm doing a new surprise act. It's dedicated to my birthday.
I love that. I saw the wig. I was trying to guess who. I was feeling like Game of Thrones vibes. It was all like the plaits. I wasn't too sure.
I've got three shows that I'm doing. So
obsessed.
One of them, Game of Thrones.
We got it. Go on.
Yeah. Game of Thrones, Fire, Khaleesi,
Obsessed.
You name it. One of the other ones involves a cake.
I'm obsessed.
I'm not going to tell you too much more. I'll
find out tomorrow.
You'll find out. And then the other one is a surprise.
I can't wait, and I'm sure the lesbians out there can't wait too. It's going to be good
We're
fun.
going to eat it up.
Absolutely. God, smashing cake in people's faces.
We'll see.
I'm down for that. Anything for a bit of cake. So, anyway, I think the thing you're probably most known for, aside from all your fabulous dancing, fire events, is being on I Kissed a Girl.
Yes.
Which you were saying you filmed back in 2023. So it's been a long time since the show came out. Obviously, season 2's just been sort of...
That's been filmed.
Dropped, like with the sort of trailer's going to be coming out. It's been filmed. So it's all going to be coming back up to surface. I think there's definitely going to be clips from last year's, or not last year's, but last series episodes trending on TikTok.
Yeah, there's
everyone's
going to be
doing some
stuff coming back up, and I'm going to be like, oh no, let's not reshare that.
So have you watched the show back since being on it?
I've watched it back once. And I'll be honest, it was a hard one.
I was going to say, like, how did you find seeing yourself, seeing the edit, seeing how like other things were perceived? Were you happy with how you were sort of shown?
I was, yeah, but there was just like certain things, like at the beginning of it, you know, the VT were like, hi, I'm Meg, I'm 20, how old was I? I think I was 24 at the time. 24, I'm from Gould. And then they're asking you what your type is. And I'm like, I like a girl who's confident. But I carried on speaking and said, I like a girl who's confident, tattoos, bit of a masculine vibe. The cut me off at confident. And then brought Amy in.
I love that. Nothing like a bit of TV magic.
Confident though.
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, I've just done a TV show as well, and it's so true. Like, you watch it back and you go, hang on, I didn't say that in that context, or I said so much more in that conversation, and sometimes you can even see where it's been snipped, but
that's how TV is.
It is, exactly. But I think
you
you came across great, and I know that listeners are going to be thrilled to have you on today. So how did you end up getting on the show? Did you apply? Were you scouted? What was the vibe there?
It was through Instagram, so I had 3 of the casting agents message me. I had one and I was like, is this a hoax?
Yeah. Am I getting scammed?
Yeah. Then I had another one and I was like, tell me more. And then I had another and I was like, right, if I've had 3, it's a good sign.
Yeah, it's got to be legit.
So let's just go for it.
I love that. Did I see somewhere someone got scouted from like Tinder or Hinge? I swear, maybe Eva or Cara. I'm sure I listened to a podcast.
It might have been Cara, I'm not sure.
Someone must have been like swiping through Tinder or Hinge and came across like a casting profile.
Yeah, so the casting people, they'll go onto dating websites.
That's
and
wild.
Like,
no one is safe. Instagram,
you're
Tinder,
not safe
TikTok.
anywhere at all. You're not safe.
I mean, there's worse things to be scouted for, I'm sure. So you got a message on Instagram, and then was it, sort of self-tapes, in-person auditions, phone calls? What was the vibe there?
They ask you to apply online, and then you're meant to send a tape in, but they were like, we don't need a tape from you. I'm like, okay.
Is that good or bad?
Is that good or bad? But I just went down to the London studio, spoke to, you know, like the big producers and stuff. I think I did that maybe 3 times. Then I spoke to the top producers and I was like, oh my god, this is getting real now. Yeah. I think this might actually be
Did you feel at that point like, I think I'm going to get on the show?
Yeah. I was like, right, I need to order loads of new outfits. I need to order everything. I need to do my hair. I need to get my nails done. I need to do everything. But you don't find out till a week before filming.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, sorry, a week before you fly out.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think it was about the 25th of August I found out.
So good thing you sort of had a feeling in advance, because obviously, I mean, it was like not summertime that you were filming necessarily, like UK-wise, so you might not have had loads of bikinis to hand, ready to go, so you would have had to be in...
I think I bought about 20 bikinis.
You'd rather be safe than sorry and have plenty of outfits than be wearing the same thing every day.
I really wish I'd have bought some nicer clothes. Looking back now, I'm like, why did I wear that? I could have put a dress and some heels on that night, and I didn't. I wore my Crocs and jeans.
You know what I rate though? I think I Kissed a Girl over Love Island. You see like actual real people, and I Kissed a Girl.
That's
like
very
you
true,
wore the tracksuits. You guys wore like you weren't always like dressed to the nines in bikinis, like hair and makeup done. Like you guys showed real people, which I think is why people loved the show, because they actually related to you. They were like, oh my god, I see myself in Meg, I see myself in Eva, Clara, whoever it was. It wasn't like these people are people I could never be, because I can't sit around in a bikini all day, and you know, like eating a bowl of cereal, having a bar of chocolate, like things like that everyone does.
I think it was the first day I was in my bikini, and I'm lactose intolerant now. Found that out the bad way. I'm literally laid on the sofa with like a pillow, like in a ball, and I'm so bloated. I'm like, I can't just go on camera now, like in a bikini, bloated. It was just so nice to not have that restriction there.
Yeah, definitely. I'm so good. I think it's nice that people like at home were able just to see real people that they could relate to on the show. Now you said just then you sort of wish you'd taken some different outfits with you, because my next question actually is, looking back, would you change anything? So other than outfits, is there anything else about your experience you changed? Maybe, you know, people that you chose to couple up with, anything like that?
Maybe. But I'm a big believer in everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, totally.
Obviously when I left the show, I started dating Layla. But we got told that we were actually originally matched up. I don't feel like I shouldn't actually be saying this. We were originally matched up at the start, you know, when you come in for the first kiss, and they changed us last minute and put me with Amy.
That's interesting, because she then didn't come in till later in the show as well.
But me and Layla agreed that if we'd have got together on the show, we wouldn't have worked. We don't think it'd have... Because there was so much pressure from the cameras and stuff like that, which is why we're glad we did it afterwards.
Yeah,
we could do it in our own time. We didn't feel forced to speak here and speak there. How do you feel? Yeah,
well, that's the thing, isn't it? You know, when you're in that pressurised environment, they almost either want a relationship to really work or they want a relationship to really fail, because they have to make good TV out of it. So at least after the show, you were able to really just feel whatever emotions you wanted to feel without... So, how are you feeling about this? Talk to me more about that, and sort of overthinking it completely.
How do you feel about this person? Do you think that they've got good intentions? And I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm panicking now.
You overthink everything, I bet, in that situation as well. So what was it like just sort of being on the show, filming it? How did you find the whole experience?
Do you know, I'm used to being in front of a camera with performing and stuff, so it didn't bother me that much. There were a couple of the girls that did find like a bit of pressure.
Yeah, I can imagine, like, it's not like it's one camera as well, it's like they're dotted around, they're everywhere.
Like, you'll start having a conversation and the camera will turn and face you.
Like it knows you're talking.
I'm panicking. Yeah, and like I'd be in the bedroom or something. I think it was maybe the first or second night. I was laying in bed with Fiorenza and we just saw 2 cameras just turning faces, and I was like,
oh my god, like my mum's watching this right now.
But you get used to it. You know where the cameras are. Yeah.
Amazing. So did you sort of expect going on the show? Obviously I Kissed a Boy had been a thing before, but it was the first ever season of I Kissed a Girl, so did you and sort of the rest of the girls on the show almost know what you were getting yourself in for? Did you know it was going to blow up as much as it did?
Well, obviously watching the boys and stuff, we were like, yeah, it's a really good show. We kind of we have an idea of what's going to happen with the kiss-offs and stuff like that. So we're not going into it blind like the boys were. But we didn't realise that it was going to be this big.
Yeah, I feel like literally the lesbians just went crazy for it.
I feel like it's something that's been needed in the UK, to be honest.
100%.
The first UK lesbian.
Yeah, I think even I made a TikTok, like, I think I said an old lesbian, I'm 24 now. So I must have been... I must have been maybe, I don't know, 22 when the show came out, but like I think whatever age you were, say you were a 19-year-old lesbian, a 36-year-old lesbian, having that on your TV, because I've said for years we need a lesbian Love Island, or we need lesbians on Love Island, we need that representation out there. So, you know, for you guys to sort of be that driving force and the first people to ever do it is amazing, and I'm so glad it blew up, because
it's so great to be a part of it.
Yeah, and you know, obviously it's been renewed for a second season now, so I think it just shows that there was need for it, because so many people watched it. I mean, like, it's still spoken about to this day. Like, I'm sure people still see you on the streets and go, oh my god, that's Meg from I Kissed a Girl. Like, they know
I'm like,
who you all are.
You just caught me off guard. I'm in Morrison's right now with my hair in a bun in a tracksuit.
Just a tracksuit.
Yeah, like, hi.
So, yeah, like, obviously it blew up, and then what has sort of come since then? Has life changed much since pre-show Meg to after the show Meg?
I think my life changed quite a lot after the show. Obviously, like, it's weird, you know, getting spotted in Morrison's or something. But even, like, queer events and queer cabarets and stuff.
Because you pretended a lot of that before anyway, haven't you? Being sort of a performer, you did a lot of events.
I've done, like, more like nightclub work, agency
exactly.
work, performing, doing a little bit of fire and still walking here and there. But it's kind of given me, like, the opportunity to perform at queer events.
I love that.
Honestly, the feeling that I get, like, Rush is my favourite one.
Yeah, I've actually never been to a Rush before, so I'm really excited.
You are going to love it. But yeah, being on the stage at Rush, it's just such an incredible feeling.
I can imagine.
Having so many lesbians just, like, cheering you on.
Yeah, definitely. Not like creepy old men. Like,
no, that.
I wouldn't want to be getting my kit off of them, but lesbians, any day. Don't quote me to that. Yeah, so also, obviously, second season's coming out. So, I know they filmed it, but would you have any advice to people, say, imagine it hasn't been filmed yet and you knew someone was going on the show, what advice would you give them?
Ooh. Don't trust everybody.
Ooh.
Don't trust everybody that you speak to or you're getting to know. Yeah.
Good advice. Sort of following on from that, I'm not sure if that's the train of thought you're going down, but do you think this season people are sort of going to be going for the love, or do you think, knowing how well it did last year, do you think people are going to be going for the fame?
I know what's happened already though.
Okay. Have you seen?
No, I know the cast.
Oh, did they tell you all?
No, I figured it out myself.
I love that. I was going to ask, do you have, did you get any sneak peeks? Obviously, with you guys, having literally created the show and made it what it is, did you guys get sort of, let in on anything? But
there was a few of the girls that were going on, they were messaging us, they were like, have you got any advice?
Got you, yeah.
I didn't get any, but I got a few after the show. They're like, we've just filmed it, oh my god, that was such a surreal experience. Like, it was surreal, but also it's very overwhelming as well. Like, as soon as I came out, I was just, like, I was in floods of tears. Like, I don't know how I feel right now. Obviously, I just got dumped by Eva. And there was just a lot going on. But yeah, I do know some of the new cast.
Oh, how exciting. Yeah. So do you think everyone's in for a good show with sort of who you've seen that's going to be on the show?
I think so. Yeah. They're a fun cast.
A fun cast. Yeah. I'm excited to see. I wonder, what I'm intrigued to see is if there's any sort of like personalities, like TikTok personalities going on the show. Obviously,
there's a few big personalities.
I've been sort of looking through like TikTok lesbians, being like, who's single, who's maybe recently single, that I think would have been a great fit on the show.
Yeah.
I mean, my plan was always to apply for the show. I was in a relationship, we broke up, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm going on this show, get me on. And then I got with Lucy, my girlfriend now, and I was like, you realise you've ruined my chances of being on I Kissed a Girl? And she was like, I'm not stopping you, go for it. And I was like, but I don't want to. I was like, why don't you come on and we pretend we've just... Oh, completely. This was like on date number 2. Date number 2.
I'm surprised it weren't even on the DMs before even meeting, because that usually happens.
Oh, completely.
Like, do you want to move in?
Yeah, literally.
On the first day.
Literally. But yeah, it was like, I really want to do it, but I've met you. So I was like, why don't you just also apply? And then we'll just pretend we've never... Oh my god, I really fancy you. No, yeah, literally. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if in this season or seasons come and we get people, obviously there was a slight people knowing each other last season, but I wondered this season probably more of like...
Yeah, they always try and avoid it. Because when they're casting and stuff, they go on and see who's following each other. If you're not following each other, then they're like, oh, they must not know each other. But obviously Thea and they used to be...
they had a little fling.
Buddies. Yeah. They always try and avoid it.
See, I would think maybe, to make good TV, they'd want to bring on an ex, bring on, something like that.
Then it turns into Ex on the Beach.
Well, very true. That'll be the next thing, lesbian ex on the beach.
Oh,
Would you sign up for that?
No. Not with my exes.
No. Would you be interested in doing any other telly again? Would you?
I love doing
yeah?
it. Love doing telly. I want to do something like a game show.
See,
Is it Lost in Paradise or what is it? Some Fortune, where they've got a briefcase and they're running around an island.
Oh my god, it's on the tip of my tongue. What's it called?
You think it's Trapped in Paradise?
No, the what? Race Around the World. That one?
Something like
that.
Yeah.
See, I'm the opposite. I've done a game show, whereas I'm like, that was too stressful. I want to be on reality TV where the filming is just me talking to people. Like, I don't have to go and like stand on set and be in like game show mode for filming.
It's a lot though.
That was stressful. But then, you know, that's the thing, like you constantly have the cameras on you, like there's no hiding from the cameras. I guess anything you say, did you ever have a moment where you were like, I wish I didn't say that because the cameras might have sort of picked that up? Or did you just not even think because everything was, it was just constantly being filmed?
There's a few things where I'm like, but then I was so conscious of what I was saying,
yeah.
though.
Mm-hmm.
It can get quite draining when you're that conscious.
Yeah, I feel like you have to be because you don't know what they're going to clip. You don't know who they're going to try and make the villain, who they're going to try and make out to be these different personalities. So if you say one thing that sort of leads in that direction, I guess you would be constantly thinking, you know, am I saying the right things? Am I presenting myself well? Am I going to come across
Watching
nice?
back though, I'm kind of glad that I was cautious because I can have a loud mouth, but I didn't obviously out there because I was like, I'm not getting involved in anybody's drama. I'm not that type of person. I don't want to get involved.
Stick to yourself.
But obviously, if it's something that I'm really passionate about, I will stick up.
Yeah,
but there wasn't
100%.
anything that really happened out there that made me do that.
Yeah,
so
you didn't have to.
Thank God. I'll turn into my mother. Oh.
I love that. So obviously you came out of the show, you were in a relationship, you're no longer, I'm allowed to say you're no longer in a relationship. Yeah, you're no longer in a relationship. Have you had any blue ticks slide into the DMs? Anyone famous? You don't have to tell us who, unless you want to.
I'm trying to think. A few blue ticks, but people pay for their own blue ticks.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
any celebrities then? Have you had anyone that you would consider like an oh my god, they've DM'd me, they've reached out to me?
There's been a couple of guys.
Oh.
Yeah, because I mean I am bisexual.
You are a
at the end
bisexual
of the
queen.
day.
So
yeah, there's a couple of guys.
nice. Did you sort of find, obviously I know there was the whole sort of talk on the show about you being bisexual. I think you and Layla had a chat, didn't you, sort of discussing it, and I think you sort of had the like, am I gay? Am I bisexual? Like where am I? Did you have any sort of, well, I guess positive coming off that or any backlash coming off that on the show?
I actually did. A couple of months ago, I went on holiday with friends out there. They were guys, and I actually posted a video on TikTok of me on the back of a bike of one of the guys. I actually had to take the video down because I don't want to deal with this. A few people were commenting saying, "Oh, you're gay for clout. You're now straight. Can't believe you went on TV just for fame."
What? You made it very clear on the show that you were bisexual, and bisexual means you can date men or women. You can do both.
I'm allowed guy friends as well.
Well, of course you are. Of course you are.
Yeah, I had quite a few comments, and then people were going onto my Instagram and commenting it. So I just thought, you know what? To save my mental stability now, I'm just going to get rid of it. And it went away, but still, it's just like we don't
in the back
need
of your
this
mind something like that. No, completely.
We don't need it.
Absolutely not. Did you receive a lot of positive comments sort of coming off the show? Sort of, you know, for not even just the conversation about being bisexual, just in general for how the show was perceived.
Yes, I think I had quite a few messages about like, oh, I hope you're okay, because obviously
didn't end the best.
Didn't end the best. Yeah, a lot of people were quite sympathetic with me, which I appreciate, but I'm just like, I don't know you, but I really appreciate like the message and stuff. Like the messages don't go unmissed. Like
that's good.
Yeah,
that's good. Did you see the end result happening? Did you could you have predict? No.
I was completely blindsided. Wow. Blindsided by it.
That's insane.
Yeah, had no idea.
Do you think, and again you don't have to answer this, do you think there was sort of a push from production for the endings that were wanted, or was it all people's own feelings?
It was people's own feelings.
Wow.
Yeah. Obviously, like the producers knew.
Yes.
And me and Amy weren't told anything. Yeah. Obviously they can't though, can they?
Well,
It's what makes good TV.
Yeah, well, unfortunately,
It's
the
fine,
producer...
I'll cry on camera again. I'd do it for you.
That same production probably thought, get in, someone's not going to turn, like, it's going to make good TV, because that's what they want. And, you know, potentially if everyone had just turned in and all been a happy ending, it wouldn't have been talked about as much, and then maybe the final, you know, wouldn't have had as good reviews after, and then maybe it wouldn't have been commissioned for a series 2.
Exactly.
So everything kind of does have to fall into place for the show to have looked good. It just so happens that it was sort of you who ended up being,
it's fine, I'll take one for the team.
Down,
I will take one for the team. I don't mind.
Oh, bless you.
Everyone loves a happy ending though, but mind me saying that. Everyone loves a romantic happy ending.
Yeah.
But I guess I'll take one for the team. Yeah.
Oh, bless you. Is there anything else sort of coming up for you? You know, obviously we've got Rush, you've got loads of big events. I feel like life for you guys must have done like a complete 180 from, you know, sort of going into the show to now. Like, is there anything really exciting coming up?
Only just my Fuel Girl shows, really.
Love
Yeah,
that.
I love performing with Fuel. They're an amazing family to be
You
with.
worked with them before you went on the show as well, didn't you?
I just got into Fuel
Got you.
Girls right before filming. So I think I'd only done like one job with them.
Mm-hmm.
But they're honestly, all the girls are absolutely amazing in the
love
group.
that.
I love them all.
Had anyone else from the show, or sorry, has anyone else from the show sort of, you know, had a job before and now they've gone, you know what, I've been on the TV show, I'm going to take this like fully and just go for the influencer lifestyle, yeah?
Kara's done that, and Kara's absolutely flying with it. Yeah, she's done amazing with it, doing like brand deals and stuff like that. Like, so proud of her.
Oh, I love that, because Amy as well, she's obviously got like her ring business, so that
she's
it goes like hand in hand, that sort of, doesn't it, with like, same with you, like you can do the influencer side of things, but you can still do what you do. It's not like you've got to do a 9 to 5 in an office where you can't then give time to filming and creating content.
Exactly.
So it works really nicely together. I still do a
little bit of social media, but it's not really like my main focus. I'd rather just perform.
I know we sort of touched on this before, but do you think the people going on this season, do you think they're going because they want that influencer lifestyle, or do you think there are people genuinely going on that show looking for love?
I personally think it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
Like, me personally,
I would
put
agree.
my hands up. Yeah,
I don't know obviously who's on the show, but I would,
yeah.
if I was going on, I mean, say I wasn't in love, I'd be looking for love, but also I'd be going, look at the opportunities that the girls had from last season.
Yeah,
who wouldn't want a piece of that?
Opportunities. You get to go see free shows and stuff.
I love that.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Take it all.
Take the free stuff.
I love that. Well, I've got 2 little fun games for us to play today.
Oh.
So the first game, kind of similar to what you guys played in the masseria, it's all about red flags. So the game is it a red flag, or are they just a lesbian, or are they just bisexual?
Red flag vibe, as Danny would say.
I love that. Let's quickly touch on Danny, actually. How is the show
Oh
with
my
her?
god! Her feet are tiny, you know.
Really?
Yeah, she's got tiny little feet.
Oh, not Barbie.
No, I don't like feet. I'm just saying Danny's got really amazing feet.
Did she interact with you guys much? Was she, you know, was it sort of like she'd come, say her lines and she'd go, or did she spend a bit of time getting to know you all?
Like, she got to know us and stuff, but like it was pretty much, she was there, she said her lines. Makeup artist come in, sort her hair out. I'm like, oh my god, she's so glamorous, I can't do this. I think it was at the last kiss. Like, she held my hand and I was like crying my eyes out, but I was also like, oh my god, Daddy's holding my hand. She's holding my hand. And then we had like a little bit of an after party afterwards, and we were like dancing like this, shaking his bum.
I feel like I've seen that video.
Oh my god, I just twerked on Danny when and my dad was there, and he absolutely loved it. It was like dancing with Danny. He kept looking at me, and he was just like, I can't believe I'm dancing with Danny right now.
How did your family find you going on the show? Were they like, oh my god, go for it? Did you tell them, or was it
Yeah,
surprise?
I told obviously my close family and my close friends.
You have to, don't you?
They love
You can keep a secret.
Yeah.
I genuinely can't. People go to me. I mean, I told everyone I was going on the TV. I just didn't tell them what show. I was like, I can't keep a secret. I genuinely can't.
I want to tell everybody right now. I can't hold it in. I'm like itching. Like, I need to tell somebody.
Literally. Okay, so red flags, or are they just lesbians? Are they just bisexuals? So, if they say I love you within a week, are you giving it a red flag, or is that just a lesbian gay
That
thing
is a
to
lesbian
do?
thing, because I have done that.
I've been there too.
Yeah.
I think we all have. It's like a lesbian rite of passage. I feel like everyone has to say it or they have to have it said to them at least once.
Say I love you within a week, move in within a month,
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You've got a cat together for life.
Absolutely. So, is it a red flag, or are they just gay if they are still best friends with their ex?
That's a lesbian thing. Everybody knows everybody in the lesbian web.
They do.
It's like, my friend is sleeping with one of my friends that I've also slept with, and then it's just like a big kerfuffle, and everyone's still friends at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a lesbian thing.
It's one of them, like, you know, when, like, murder mystery shows, when someone's died and they've got all the string attaching, like, the people. That is
like
lesbian dating. Yeah,
completely.
Yeah.
Joining everybody.
How does everyone know each other?
It's a huge web.
Okay, so is it lesbian or is it gay if you've been on 2 dates and they already want to book a holiday with you?
Oh, I love that.
I'd be so down if they're paying. I don't care if they love me or not. Take me on holiday.
If you're paying, take me away. Go for
Absolutely.
That's not a red flag.
No, I think.
Or a lesbian thing, I think. I think that's just it might be a princess treatment.
Yeah,
thing.
princess treatment.
But I'll say lesbian.
Yeah, we'll go for it. Okay. So, if they trauma dump on the first date.
Red flag.
Red flag.
That's not a lesbian thing. If you got your troubles, go sort them out.
Yeah. I think it's so important, isn't it, to sort of be really secure in yourself before getting into dating someone and then sort of dragging them into whatever's going on.
There's nothing wrong with therapy.
Absolutely
at all.
not.
Highly recommend.
Same. We can vouch. Better help. You can sponsor the pods if you want. To sponsor everyone else, they may as well sponsor us. Okay, so is it a red flag, or are they just gay if they dated someone within the same friendship group?
That's a lesbian.
It's so lesbian.
That's so gay. That's currently going on right now in my friendship group. Yeah.
Has there been any other sort of, you know, connections through the cast, or is everyone sort of... Oh, I love the drama.
I'm not going to say.
No, you don't need to drop anyone
more
in it.
on that. There's been a fair few connections after the show.
We'll not drop anyone in it. I'm so obsessed. Okay, if they want to move in after a month, I think that's too late. Lesbian terms, normally it's like 2 weeks in.
Agreed, but I have done it and now I'm like, no, that's a red flag. I would have, maybe like a couple of years ago I'd have been like, oh, that's such a lesbian thing, yeah, let's do it. But now I'm just like, no, red flag, I need to get to know you a bit more.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I think, you know, you can sometimes just get so blindsided with the love goggles on and just want to jump in for it.
Oh, yeah.
And I see why people want to do that, because, you know, you do get blinded by the love and you see it's like, oh my god, it's this amazing person, but then you move in with them and maybe you realise they're seriously messy, they don't clean up after themselves, they don't actually know how to look after themselves.
Get to know somebody when you move in with them.
Like,
I feel like you need to get to know them a bit more first before we cross that bridge.
Absolutely. Okay, this is a good one. We had a dilemma kind of about this the other week, but a little bit worse actually. So, is it a red flag, or are they just gay if they've got matching tattoos with an ex?
Oh, that is a gay thing. There's some straight people out there that do it, that I view them as a red flag. But if it's a lesbian thing, I kind of accept it, because I know how, like, girls are. They're like, oh my god, we're best friends, let's get a magic tattoo.
Do it. I'll always remember, I think it was Libby May, her and one of her exes got the tattoo, but they got the wrong date. And I don't think they're together anymore. So they've now got the wrong anniversary date tattooed on their arms.
Shit for that.
I mean, she's kind of given red flag in herself, the amount of kills she's been through. No offence, Libby May, but she's jumped through. But we had the dilemma the other week. The girlfriend had her ex's name tattooed right on her pelvic area.
Oh, no.
And she was asking, like, am I within my right to say something? Because every time I go down on her, I'm reading bloody Shannon's name.
Straight away. I know. Get that lasered off, babe. I know a lot of tattoo artists. I'll recommend you some. Yeah.
There we go. Okay. If they have never been single before, they've just always been jumping from relationship to relationship, is that a red flag?
Me.
Is it just lesbian?
That's me. I'm always in a relationship.
You're not a red flag. It's just lesbian thing.
No, not a red flag. Yeah, keep saying that.
Not. You know what, though? I'm the type of person, I thrive in a relationship. Yeah. I was single for maybe a couple of weeks. I was starting to date, went on a date with Lucy, loved it, and I thought, why am I going to hold myself back from jumping into something? Because society might perceive it
Yeah.
as moving too fast. Like, if I'm happy and I thrive in a relationship, I want someone to ring throughout the day, to text, to like...
I need somebody to tell them what I'm doing. Like, oh my god, I've just got this job. Oh my god, I'm doing this. And they're like, yay! Like, your biggest cheerleader.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Well, I don't remember why they did. Lucy and I had a bicker and I was like, I'm not texting her for the rest of the day. And then you'd text saying, like, you'll definitely come on the pod. And I was like, I need to tell someone.
I need to tell someone.
I was like, itching at myself. I was like, but I promised myself I wouldn't text her first. And then I thought, oh, actually, we'd had some good news about the house, so she'd rang me anyway. Then I was like, well, I'll just tell you then, because we're friends again. I'm not mad at you anymore. But no, it's so true. Like, I love someone, you know, sort of be able to share my wins with, and, you know, when something doesn't go so well, have someone to lean on to sort of lift you up. So I thrive in a relationship. So I don't think it's a red flag. I think, like you said, it's just
so glad we're the same.
I relate, girl. Don't worry. Okay, this is a funny one. Is it lesbian or is it a red flag if you're already planning your future kids and family after date 3?
I don't think that's a red flag. You need to know, I feel like you need to know if someone wants kids.
Especially in a lesbian relationship, because it's not something that's going to
you can't
come
just
easy. It's
straight
like,
away.
it's not going to be a mistake.
I mean, we can try.
We can.
We can have
As
fun
Renee Rapp
trying.
said in a new song, you know?
Yeah, exactly. We can try, but it just won't happen straight away. But I think that is a lesbian thing.
Lesbian thing?
Yeah.
I think everything's been lesbian so far. I'm so here for it.
I
I love it. Okay, we've got 2 more. Is it a lesbian thing or is it a red flag if they text 24/7 and then suddenly go quiet?
Red flag.
Yeah, that is... You
That's
can't
a red
go
flag.
from 100 to 0. You can't love bomb and then fuck off. It doesn't work like
A
that.
lot of people have a tendency to do that, and I hate that. That's one things that I hate about people that I'm dating and stuff. If they're gonna do that, then I'm just like, okay, yep, you weren't the one.
Yeah,
on to the
crack
next.
on. Absolutely. I think sometimes a lot of lesbians are afraid of commitment, so maybe as soon as they sort of see that you're getting a bit more into it and liking them back, that sort of scares them away, and they're like, now I must run and ghost you.
You get to that point of where, like, it's starting to get serious, and they're like, nope.
Yeah, I don't want to be involved with this. I don't want to commit. I just want to fuck
it's
around.
Like, why have we carried on speaking then if you didn't want commitment?
So we're giving them a red flag.
Red flag all over
Okay,
that.
last one. If they still follow all of their exes on Instagram.
Lesbian. Because I follow some of my exes.
My ex removed me as a follower. And I thought, you know what? I thought we ended
I would
things...
take offence to that.
You know what I did? I was like, I thought we ended things on nice terms.
Yeah, and then
like,
you've removed.
Yeah, I was a bit like, oh, alright then. Rude. But, you know,
Right,
it is what it is.
No, I'll unfollow you myself,
Literally.
actually. You don't
It
need
is
to do
what
it
it
for
is.
me.
But I think there's no red flag in that if, you know, the relationship ended amicably. Obviously, if they're still following them for the purpose of DMing them, liking their Instagram stories, that's giving red flag.
That's a red
But if
flag,
it's just, you know,
you
the
just still
relationship
follow
ended
each
fine,
other,
we're still going to follow each other, I'll catch up with life. I might give you a like here and there if you accomplish a big life goal. Like,
if you do
there's
like a
nothing wrong
photo
with
dump,
that.
I'll give you a like.
Of course.
Yeah.
But red flag if you're giving them a comment. Look gorgeous, miss you.
Red flag there, for sure.
Okay, so moving on to our next game. I'm quite proud of this name.
Okay.
Meg or the Masseria.
Stop
So,
it.
did Meg say it or did somebody else in the Masseria say it?
I'm so excited for this game.
I have
So good my
literally
memory is.
sat going through clips of the show being like, okay, some of them are easy, some of them genuinely I don't even remember it being said on the show. And if you can't try and guess who said it, if it wasn't you,
I remember. I've got
absolutely
the
go for it. So we'll start easy, we'll ease you in nicely.
I'm panicking now. What have I said? Oh.
Okay, here we go. This is the terrace, so I'm femme for femme.
Amy.
That was a nice easy
I'm femme for
one.
femme.
That was honestly... I mean, I'd love to know if it was cut like that, or if... I mean, I feel like Amy's the type of person she would just...
So this is a terrace, I'm femme for femme.
I'm so here for it. Like, you know what I love about Amy, though? She just wasn't afraid to hold back. She was just so 100% herself.
Yeah, she
and
is.
I think everyone loved that for her.
That's exactly how Amy is.
I love.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I'm always too much for someone or never enough.
That's me.
That's a Meg! You got it! That is a
I
Meg.
was crying.
That was heartbreaking.
That was horrible to watch back, to be honest.
I can imagine. Like, for your family to see that and, you know, close friends, that must have been awful.
I watched it back and I was crying watching it. I was like...
You know what, I think a lot of people relate to that comment in itself. You know, you feel like you're too much or never enough. I mean, I've been in a situation where I'm am I too much for someone? But then why don't you want me? Am I not enough? I think it's something that's not spoken about enough. So I think, again, for people to see that on national TV, on a lesbian dating show from a bisexual, you know, to go, oh my God, that's how I feel, and to have it sort of summed up and see another person going through that experience. Yeah. Obviously, it's not nice for anyone to have gone through it, especially on national telly, but for people to have somebody to relate to.
That was such a gay thing though. Like, I'd only been speaking to Fiorenza for like 24 hours, and then I'm crying my eyes out because I've been rejected. Oh.
But TV time's different, isn't it? Like, I mean, I'm sure like when people come off Love Island, they're like, you don't get it. Like 24 hours in there is like weeks on the outside world. Like things
especially
move fast.
Especially in lesbian weeks.
Oh God, absolutely. I'm surprised there was no like show proposals. Because that's happened on Love Island. I'm surprised no one got down on one knee.
Proposals, I'm not surprised Priya didn't get double engaged.
You know, absolutely.
With how like close Priya and they were, I was like, these two are gonna get married. Mm-hmm. Lo and behold,
that
she was engaged already.
I think everyone was jaw on the floor. I think back then the what on earth is going on in the House of Commons trend was trending on TikTok.
Yeah, it was.
And I think I even made a TikTok being like, I kissed a girl reunion, and there were so many because everyone was just like, did you guys know, or did you literally hear it? You knew.
We knew already. She got married 3 weeks after leaving in Masseria. I think it was 3 weeks.
I remember Nay did like a surviving Priya series on TikTok.
That was so messy. I was like, what is going on? I don't want to be involved in this.
You're like, I just want everyone to be friends.
I just want everyone to be friends.
Do you have like a cast WhatsApp group that was just like popping off? Yeah.
No one's spoken in it in about maybe a year.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Do you still speak to everyone individually?
Or, I speak to a few people, yeah.
Next one, nobody's safe around you.
I did not say that.
You're right, it wasn't you.
Nobody's safe around you. Did someone say that to Eva, maybe?
They did.
Of course they did. Who said it? Was it Fiorenza?
It was Cara.
Oh.
Cara said to Eva, nobody's safe around you. You were really close, so I'll give you the point for that one. That was really good. Okay, we've got, can we keep the doors open? Some of these I've taken like completely, I think without context, you're going to be like, when was this even said? So it was during the challenge where you could take somebody behind the doors and stare into somebody's eyes or like massage them or whatever it was.
The door,
so can we keep the doors open?
It's either Georgia or Eva that said it about when me and Cara went in.
You're right, it was Eva. It was Eva. I think they both made the comment, like, can we keep the doors open? Oh, like, yes please. I think George might have said yes please after Eva had said it. It was like, can we keep the doors open? It was when you and Cara went behind the doors to hold hands and lovingly look into each other's eyes.
It was the first time I looked at Cara's eyes and oh my God, they are absolutely beautiful.
I love.
Oh.
Okay, this is one of the most iconic lines. That's fine because I have a crush on Eva.
It's me!
It's a Meg. It was like
the silent laugh between me and Amy over the breakfast bar. All you could hear was just rings clattering and it was just silence. Oh, that was a golden
honestly,
moment.
It just started as such a pure moment from Amy. Like, you know, I don't want Meg to feel like blindsided. I'm going to speak to her. We're going to have this really like open, heartfelt conversation. That's fine because
that's fine. I've got a crush on Eva. So it's all
loved
good.
It couldn't have worked out better for both of you. I mean, obviously. End result, no, but in that moment, it was like, okay, brilliant, everything's aligning, this is great. Okay, that's so gay.
Georgia.
You're right.
In the trailer.
Yeah.
That's so gay.
It's the accent as well, yeah. Okay, can I get a butch, please?
Who said that? Was it Beth?
It was Fiorenza. It
When
was
did
when
she say
you all,
that?
it was one of the costume night. I think it was maybe when she was the bikers, the ones who lead the Pride Parade. I can't remember the name. I think it was when she was dressed up for that party.
Was it Dykes on Bikes?
Yes, that's it. Dykes on Bikes. Can I get a butch, please? I'm obsessed. But first, I need to speak to the girls.
Oh, I don't know that one. That wasn't
me.
me.
I've thrown in a bit of a curveball there. It was Danny. So technically, she was in the masseria. She just wasn't one of your options.
When was it?
Oh, she probably said it loads of times. It was after one of the kiss-offs. She must have said, but first I need to speak to the girls.
Right, yeah.
Okay. This one's like, this could have been anyone. This is a bad one from my part. I'd like to take this girl on a date. This could literally be anyone.
Did Layla say that about Cara?
It was Em. I think when Emma took Abby on a date.
Oh God, yeah. I forgot that happened.
I'm going to have to go and rewatch the show after this because I'm like, bits are coming back to my memory every time you say it.
I'm going to be trauma triggered if I watch it again.
Maybe just like fast forward certain bits.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone on TikTok's made like Meg's best bits on I Kissed a Kill.
Probably have.
They haven't. Someone get out there and make it.
Or maybe not. Because it'll probably just be me crying the whole time.
No, good bits only, happy vibes only. We want the
fire.
positive vibes. There we go.
Yeah.
We love it. Bisexual Barbie coming out. All the good bits.
Oh, we love bisexual
That was
Barbie.
so iconic. I loved it. Okay, we've got a couple more. If I don't fancy them, it's a red flag. This was in the red flag challenge.
Leisha?
It was. No, sorry, it was Abby. It was Abby about
was
Leisha.
close.
He was so close. That's why I said.
I could just imagine it in Leisha's accent, and I'm like, oh, it sounds like
it was. I
she'd
think
say.
it was Leisha's red flag that she'd pulled off. It was about being clingy.
Yeah.
And then Danny had asked it to Abby and said, "Is it a red flag for you?" And she said, "It's a red flag if I don't fancy them. If they're all clingy." When they sort of had their whole blow up about, you know, you didn't have my back. All of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, I'm tall. I'm tanned. What's not to love?
I feel like it was done in an Irish accent.
I feel like it was too.
What's not the love? I think it was Eva.
It was Eva.
That definitely sounds like Eva. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm tall, I'm tan. What is not to love? And I mean, she's not wrong. She was tall. She was
I
tall.
was thinking, I'm like, yeah, she's the tallest. So yeah.
There we go. Relationships are all about trust, and once that trust is broken, there's no going back.
That wasn't me.
It wasn't. You're right.
Was it maybe no? Trust. Who? Abby?
It was. You're good at this.
I'm thinking of the scenario of like trust and stuff. Leisha and Abby, they had an issue. It was Abby.
Right. Okay, we've got 3 more. You're doing really well so far. I should have actually kept track of how you've done. So we've got. I'm gonna have a talk with her right now because she needs to speak up.
Hannah or Priya?
Priya. It was Priya. I can't actually remember the context of this one. Actually, I think it was when she was going to speak to Nay and be like, hang the fuck on. You know someone? I think it was context of that.
Yeah. Was it when everyone found out that Nay knew Thea?
Yes, I think it was in conjunction with that.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I'm on a roll. I'm on the ball today.
That's not me.
No, you're right. It wasn't you.
I don't know who that was.
It was Nay.
Oh,
and I think it was.
She was speaking to Demi.
Yeah, it was when she
Priya.
had both girls. Was I'm on a roll. I'm on the ball today.
Oh, give me a break.
Okay, we've got 1 more.
Oh, I like this game. I want to carry on playing.
Give me a second to get some more quotes on TikTok. We've got straight to the bedroom.
That wasn't me.
No.
Definitely wasn't me.
I don't again remember the context of this. I don't even know if it was a sexual context.
Priya?
I think it was just straight to the bedroom. It's not Priya. Would you like to take another guess?
I don't know. Who was it?
Georgia. Again, I cannot remember the context at all.
It might have been when Cara was in her thirst trap outfit when we were all in black. Yeah. Might be that.
Potentially.
Yeah.
So, there we go. You did really well at that. I'm really impressed.
Thanks.
I mean, you were there to live all the moments, but I guess a lot of it, you wouldn't have actually known what happened until you watched it back.
Though. I'm like, dilly-dallying, like, when's my next question in this game?
Was there anything when you watched it back you were like, hang on a second, that happened? I don't remember this happening.
Yeah, so at the dinner party, when it all kicked off with Abby and Leisha, that's not the drama that happened at the dinner party.
Oh,
as in, none of us were like, we didn't even know that happened.
Yeah.
The drama that actually happened at the dinner party was Fiorenza actually ended it with me that morning.
Oh,
and Eva was going in on her.
Right.
And Fiorenza was actually crying at the table. So I don't know if that wasn't the drama that we wanted, but they changed it to Abby and Leisha. I think they might have had to put some drama in there because obviously Abby and Leisha got booted off.
Yes.
So I think they might have had some more drama to
back
that
yes,
up,
exactly, yeah.
which obviously makes sense. But yeah, that's not the
So
drama.
watching it back, were you just like,
Yeah.
hang on, like, was I not meant to be the main character here? Because that would be me.
Should have been me.
I'd be like,
Been
that
me.
should be my airtime, not yours.
We were all messaging in the group chat. We were all like, this is not the trial that happened. What is this? When did this happen?
Am I right in thinking you had a watch party at one point? Or did you not?
No. So we got given like a private link to watch
you.
everything on it before it came out to the public. So we were all prepared of like the edit of the
You
stuff.
know what? I like rate that you guys were able to sort of see it and then maybe prepare yourselves for what backlash should come for what could come from the show, so you sort of know, okay, well, I've clearly been made out to be the villain, so I need to now
prepare.
I'm going to private all my Instagram accounts and everything.
Yeah, on Instagram there's like there's a hidden words section where you can put different words on.
Mm-hmm.
So I just went through as many derogatory terms as I could possibly think of and put them in there, so no one would
really
comment
clever.
them, message them or anything.
Did you do a lot of like, I mean, I feel like Twitter, X is the place to be for like people to just absolutely go into someone. Did you know? No. See, I didn't, and we'd been warned going on the floor, like, people are going to say shit. If you don't want to be, if you don't want to see it, private your account, take your name off things. And I was like, no, I want to see what people are saying. So I made a Twitter account just for the sake of seeing what people say.
Did you?
I know, sometimes I think, why did I do that? I mean, genuinely, like, Terry from accounts, he can call me a pig, he can tell me I'm as welcome as thrush. Like, you're genuinely probably sitting in your mum's basement wanking into a sock, getting off on, like, coming at me, so crack on, like,
you crack on, keyboard warrior.
Absolutely, but that's all they are. It's like, I mean, I was replying to all their comments with like a funny little reply because I thought, you know what, if you genuinely had the balls to have your own face and picture on there and your own name, maybe I'd respect it from you, but you don't. You're coming from a fake account with a picture of a beaver as your profile picture. Like, I'm not going to let your comment affect me.
Get life, mate.
Exactly.
You don't need to be commenting about people's weight and how they look and stuff like that.
Of course not. Well, anyway, is there anything else you wanted to share, spill whilst you're here?
Whatever you want to ask me.
I feel like we've covered it all.
We've covered a lot.
We have.
Yeah.
We spoke about the new season, about your experience. Mm-hmm. We gave a bit of advice. Yeah, I think that's all good.
I'm happy with that.
Well, thank you so much for coming on.
You're so welcome.
Thank you all so much for listening to this week's episode of the podcast. You can leave us a review. You can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the lesbianlounge.podcast. Like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Download and turn the notification buttons on Spotify and Apple. You can send us your dilemmas, questions and stories. The link will be in the description. And I'll speak to you all next Thursday for a brand new episode. I love you all so much. Bye!